Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for SL, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT, your online TOEFL course. And you sent me an email, and I apologize, it's taken me a few days to get to it, but you say, I heard that you were in Georgia in the New Year holiday. I would probably say here on the New Year holiday because it means on January 1st, 2015. And then you say, I wish, you might say here, I hope that you had a great time with your family here in Georgia. I tried to subscribe, you want to say to your online, maybe website, but I was unsure. And obscure, I don't think is the right word. Probably you want to use the word confused, because the subscription seemed as if I'm going to say if I were subscribing to, probably change the word order here, say study materials which will be shipped to me. I could only see after I signed I'm going to probably change this to had signed, or after I had I could only see after I had subscribed that my shipping address appeared. I tried to subscribe to 4 sections of the practice tests. Is the $38 each month included in the cost of the full-length practice tests, you might say here, that you offer? You say, I am confused since I would probably say here, because you're saying since I have never you might say so something like that, and say, can you please let me be clear? I wouldn't say it like that. Can you please clarify for me You might say something like that. Alright, so let's go over again. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just doing a few corrections here, and probably I'm gonna make a judgment here right now. If I were you, I would not worry about full-length IBT practice tests at this point. There's no point in taking a practice test unless you have the English that you need to complete it. So you have a lot of problems with your word choice, with your grammar, with your sentence structure, and so on. So I think my online TOEFL course is perfect for you. But let's go over this one more time. Say, I heard that you were in Georgia on the New Year holiday. I was, and I was with my family. My family lives in Statesboro, Georgia, which is about 45 minutes from Savannah. Statesboro is the location of Georgia Southern University. You say, I hope that you had a great time with your family, and I did. You say, I tried to subscribe to your online website, but I was unsure and confused because the subscription seemed as if I were subscribing to study materials which will be shipped to me. There are no materials that will be shipped to you. It's all online. You say, I could only see after I had subscribed that my shipping address appeared. I tried to subscribe to 4 sections of the practice test. Is the $38 each month included in the cost of the full-length practice test that you offer? No, they are not. The full-length practice tests are in addition to the course materials that I offer. You say, I'm confused since I've never enrolled in an online TOEFL course before. Can you clarify for me what I will be able to do after subscribing to your online TOEFL course? Thank you again. All right, and you are welcome. So now let's go to the website. So I'm pretty sure you joined my course, right? So let's see what it looks like. Now remember, for you, my suggestion for you is it's important for you to work on your English language proficiency first without worrying that much about the practice test. You just need a lot of practice with grammar, vocabulary, and a lot of other areas. So once you become one of my students, you'll get a password and a username, and you will go to here. This is called the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So the cost of your $38 a month, it includes vocabulary, step 1, and all the lessons you see here. It also includes step 2, pronunciation, and all of the lessons that you see here. And this is probably the most popular area of my course because you can complete a pretest. And you can do this at my VoxyPop discussion group right here. You see that? So I have students today who have been completing practice exercises. I'll just give you an example right here. Here's one of my students right here. So she posted this.
My favorite place I visited when I was a child was the cinema.
So she's completing some practice tests, and you can also do your pronunciation right here at my VoxyPop discussion group. So what I do is, after you complete the pretest, I will recommend specific lessons in the pronunciation area that I think you need to study in order to improve. Also, you'll get access to the grammar area. This is where you need to spend a lot of your time. You could tell when I was editing what you wrote me in the email, I actually made a lot of changes here. That means that you'll have a lot of problems in your writing. So if you spend time in the grammar part of my course, that will certainly help you improve your academic writing and speaking proficiencies of American English. Step 4 is listening practice. I have a lot of listening practice tests. I have specific lessons to help you improve your listening comprehension. Step 5, we have the reading area of my course. I have a lot of lessons to help you understand the TOEFL IBT question types and the strategies for answering them. I also have speed reading tests that you can take, and it can help you increase your speed reading from 100 all the way to 350 words a minute right there. Number 6, we have the writing area of my course. I have a lot of different independent and integrated writing lessons to help you improve your writing proficiencies. I have over 40 independent writing practice tests. I also have over 43 integrated writing practice tests that you can complete beginning today. In the 7th area of my course, I have speaking. And in the speaking part of my course, you'll have complete access. Remember, everything I'm telling you right here, all of this is part of your $38 a month. No joke. Pretty much I'm giving you all of this for free, if you think about it. Because if you really paid for this, it would cost you thousands of dollars to get this instruction in intensive English program, and you're getting it for only $38 a month. Okay, the next area, you have the integrated speaking lessons, and then you have all the different practice tests that you can post here. And guess what? I have over 300 topics that you can begin practicing today for the TOEFL IBT. Now, as you do your practice tests, you will be submitting them at my Voxipop group, what I just showed you just a minute ago. You see this? Now, remember my rule. My only rule is for the $38 a month, you can only post one practice test each day that you're one of my students. And that way I have enough time to listen and comment and evaluate and score all the practice tests from all of my students. You see this? So let's keep going. Now let's go to the practice tests. The practice tests here, and as I say in the video here, if you take a look at it here, let's go to here where it says full-length practice tests. If you watch the video,
For an additional cost,
so it says for an additional cost, right? So that's an additional cost in addition to your subscription payment. So remember that what I've done here is I've contracted with another company that will give you the chance to take authentic, realistic, and accurate full-length IBT practice tests. And I have a discount on these. So the cost here is $39 for one full-length IBT practice test, and all 6 of your speaking tasks are scored and both of your writing tasks are scored. Or you can take a section-specific reading or listening practice test for $19.99, and I think the section-specific speaking and writing are $14.95. So the cost of the practice tests are in addition to what you're already doing. Now, my recommendation for you is I don't think you should worry too much about the practice tests. Here's my recommendation for you. What you want to do right now is to build your academic English language abilities. That's what you want to do. So the first thing you can do is go through the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar list of my course. Finish that. Make sure you master all the content in those first 3 sections. Number 2, then you can go through the read and the listen lesson in my course. Make sure you master all the information there, including you should be scoring close to 8 listening practice tests that you take. You should get a reading speed of at least 300 words per minute with about 60 to 80% comprehension. If you can meet those 2 goals, you've pretty much mastered content in those 2 sections of the course. Finally, you can start working at writing the speaking area of my course. You see what I'm saying? Then, once you're consistently writing 20 or 24 points on any independent write or integrated reading practice that you set, that means mattered, I think, that particular section. Once you're scoring up 25 to 26 points on a speaking practice, that means that you master that area. What you can do is you can follow my guide I'm outlining in this particular video. Then maybe after 90 days, then you can go to the 8th section of my course right here, and you can take full-length IBT practice tests for an additional cost. Remember, the TOEFL charges $200 to complete a full-length IBT exam. I'm giving you the chance to take one for a very small fraction of that price, and it's accurate. I guarantee these practice tests, they're very accurate. They'll give you a good idea of where you are right now, and it also helps you develop the strength and the stamina that you need to do well on the TOEFL exam. Alrighty? Anyway, I hope that I've answered your particular questions, and keep up the good work.